interesting to Bill because there was a moment there, he looked like he was ready to shut it down, Stan, and had gone to the end of the bench to sit down as Thaddeus Young coming up with a few gems here in this first quarter. But back to Scotty Barnes. It was then a conversation. Scotty Barnes, certainly less than 100%, but certainly a player that brings a lot to the table for the Raptors. There goes Trent, and a little step back on Niang. He's got it. He's got a little rhythm going.
Forcing him to switch. Niang, a very solid player and a very smart defender, but doesn't have the quickest feet in the world. Trent able to create space.
Siakam on Harden. Harden kicks it. Reed in the corner for three. Good looking stroke. Knocks it down.
Talking about the need for defense and to keep the ball in front of them. The way the Raptors are attacking that. 2 possessions in a row for Trent, and this time he gets by him and gets fouled.
See Embiid, he had that concerned look on his face as well. His worst quarter in the players to be bothering him. Philadelphia in their small lineup. Look at Reed. A spin and a finish. Nicely done by Paul Reed.
Well, Toronto pressed there after the free throw. Full court pressure. Philadelphia ready for it and did a great job on the attack. Textbook.
Oh, what a leave. Boucher from Young.
Paul Reed bringing great energy to the game. It's a Central Florida resident like myself.
That's right. Siakam keeps stacking them up. He's got 12 now.
And you're seeing Pascal in this game a lot more aggressive, as Stan mentioned, right from the get-go.
Absolutely. And you see also Tobias Harris coming back in the game to guard him. That was a switch.
Pack Boucher.
Well, this is Toronto's pace right now.
Trent knocks down the jumper. Gary Trent Jr. with 11 now. Game did Toronto in game 3, Stan. And even Doc Rivers admitted, we really probably should have lost that game. We didn't play well. And
that we just saw they can't have. The undisciplined reach on James Harden. James Harden, not a great finisher anymore at the rim.
From Kia, official automotive partner of the NBA. Kia, movement that inspires. And brought to you by Geico. Switch today. See all the ways you could save. Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy, the Bill Kareem, our talented TNT.
Sometimes more production and efficiency than others, but always great energy.
He's 29. He's only in his 5th year. He was undrafted. Played his college ball at Oregon. Embiid knocks it down. Needed that one. Joel Embiid board. Boucher on the take. And the reverse. No. And the putback by Thaddeus Young.
Some great minutes from Young.
Good effort there by Danny Green. His minutes are up. Siakam misses. Back tap. Another offensive rebound. Van Vliet kicks it. Trent Jr. for 3. That one's good. Van Vliet, you got Scotty Barnes. Both tweaked up a little bit, and Van Vliet on his way back. And he knows it is serious. He has been dealing with this knee pain, and it's obviously turned him to something more significant. It's the right knee. Harden on the take, and got free reign inside, lays it in.
Zone again.
Nice pass. Boucher with a two-handed jam.
Well, that's where you want to get the ball against the zone. You got to get it in the middle and on the baseline. That time they go big to big for a dunk.
Young out of the pack finds Trent. 3-pointer down. And it's Young once again. His 3rd assist. Joel Embiid just 1 for 6. He does have 3 boards. Dealing with that thumb injury, and this time with the right hand, he goes forcefully and scores with a jump hook.
Well, that's the score. He's going to work harder. Going to have to work harder to get position down there rather than settling for catching it off the lane. Harris
going coast to coast, lays it in. Siakam thought there was contact on the other end. He stayed on the other end of the floor. Lead is 8, and a ton of offensive rebounds here in the second quarter as well. 7 total. Here's what's coming up. Playoff schedule tonight on ESPN. Celtics and Nets game 3, and then the ABC. You got Bucks and Bulls, Warriors and Nuggets. And here on TNT, our Saturday afternoon doubleheader with the Mavs and the Jazz. And Luka Doncic.
To attack this Toronto defense, he's going to have to catch the ball in the paint, which means he's going to have to do his work before he catches rather than after.
Trying to post up again. Back to Harden, swinging. Maxey in the corner, 7 to shoot, rises up and hits it. Tyrese Maxey. Minute 26 left in the second quarter. Looking for Embiid deep. Good catch. Embiid is fouled and it counts.
When Embiid catches the ball in the paint, Brian, there's no defense for him. He's either going to score physical to post deep.
Shouldn't matter in the playoffs, but in your time as a head coach, do afternoon starts. This is a 2 o'clock local start. Did that concern you at all?
Never concerned me, but there on offense, shot block, looked like a good clean block, but Embiid grabbing his hand and doesn't get back.
Well, Doc Rivers told us before the game this is a thumb injury that has gotten worse and is most likely going to require surgery after the playoffs are over. There's ligament damage in there. They don't know the full extent, but it is certainly a factor for Joel Embiid. Of course, he hit the game winner. He took the breath out of Toronto with that turnaround jumper with 0.8 seconds remaining. It looked like the game was going to come to an end, but Embiid exacting a little revenge from 2019.
This is why they